Sean Williams, Howell Teague, right here at ADCC 2019 in Anaheim, California. And we are starting things off with a bang.
Man, the energy in here is absolutely electric. I mean, I got goosebumps. The three mats that are going on could be a main event on any pro show in the world. This is out of control. So right now we've got business here. Gordon Ryan in the black, the Hulk, Lucas Barbosa, no shirt. Gordon heavy on the collar ties here. Getting on the elbows, passing the elbows by.
You know, Sean, is really interesting that Lucas Hulk yesterday, he said Gordon's got nothing for me. He said, I'm coming for him. He's really fired up for this match. You know, Gordon has ruffled a few feathers in his day, right? He's certainly upset a few people, and he literally says, Gordon has no chance against me.
That's a bold statement. Yes, I know. But, you know, it's one thing, all the fun talk and everything, but it's hard to get mad at it when it's backed up. If someone talks a lot of talk, it's really difficult. Yeah, yes. That's the one thing. But when you talk the talk and then you can back it up, it's, well, you got to take them off the throne, so to speak, right? Collar tie right hand, elbow tie left hand. Gordon looking good with the heaviness of his hands here. He's snapping around. There's
no, this is the first time that we've seen Gordon wrestle because yesterday in his first two matches against Ben Hodgkinson and Tim Spriggs, he elected for a very conservative strategy of attempting to just play jiu-jitsu rather than to go head-to-head with some of the more physical competitors and expend the energy. Because you know why? Sean, he potentially has 6 matches ahead of him today.
Yeah, I know.
His goal is to do the 99-kilogram division and the absolute. That's 2 matches in the 99 and another potential 4 matches in the absolute should he make it through to the final in both. So that's a lot of work today ahead of him. So I'm expecting a conservative strategy from Gordon to just try and bide his time, kind of let Hulk expend some energy, tire himself out, and hopefully pick up that win.
Yeah, it's a good point because any of these guys in this round that go into the open weight, if they have any hopes of winning, 6 matches today they could have. But the first task is to get through this round here, to get their title in their weight class. That's numero uno. There's a nice shove by Gordon. Nice Uchimata try, but Gordon takes a far hip really well. And
now this is a tough one because we saw this yesterday, Sean, with some of the restarts. Like what they're going to do about restarting in neutral position. Yes, they are. Because we saw yesterday some of those takedowns that went out of bounds, that people got restarted in those same positions, and that caused some problems.
Yep. There's a single for Hulk. Puts Gordon down. Gordon looking to get to the neck, but before time.
Just a little heads up to our viewers. Apologies for some technical issues. The scoreboard currently is incorrect. It's showing the wrong details, but we're working on a fix for that as soon as possible. It's currently just coming up to the 6.5 minutes remaining in this initial 10-minute period. 0-0 on the board for both men. Gordon Ryan, of course, with the rash guard on. Lucas Hulk Barbosa.
Over under tie. Yep. Gordon cracking down the elbow. Both guys getting on the wrist. Smart to do. You got arm drags and you can get to the hip a little easier there to that knee tap. Very nice. Switches it to a double, then almost around the back. Both guys wrestling looking good.
Yeah, I think Gordon, he proved actually at the 2017 ADCC Worlds that he can wrestle.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, people don't think that he can for some reason. They focus so much on his 80% submission rate in competition that they kind of neglect to pay attention to that. But the fact is that he can take people down, and he did just that in 2017. Now, yesterday, as we said, he elected for a more conservative strategy and preferred to pull guard and play jiu-jitsu. But against somebody like Hulk, especially considering that 2 years ago, approximately, they had a super fight where Gordon pulled guard, and he found it very difficult to engage with Hulk.
Right.
Hulk was doing a really good job of staying on the outside. I have to think that Gordon's strategy in this match is not going to be to pull. Or if so, certainly not yet.
Yeah, well, Hulk is one of the best at staying safe in the guard. I mean, literally, he's got to be one of the best in the sport at making sure that you are not going to get your offense going from any type of guard situation. It's very difficult to deal with there.
So around about 20 seconds from now, and the points will become active as well. And what do you think, Sean? Do you think that when they call the points that we may see a little bit more action from them in forcing that takedown?
Yeah, absolutely. I think Hulk will start to pick up his intensity of taking shots and their Gordon pulls.
Now, that's very interesting because Gordon was pulling guard there just 5 seconds before points became active, and he was able to do so without taking the penalty. That's really smart.
Yeah, I think it's a very smart play for Gordon because it gives you that option of, let's see how the guard plays. And we've got to remember there's an overtime through here. Like, at least he has the option if he pulls. If he doesn't pull and he stays on his feet the whole time, you don't even have that option. So
Gordon's hand heavily bandaged. We've been told that it is swollen, and exactly what the nature of that injury is, we do not know, whether it was a traumatic injury or whether it's some kind of infection, but it doesn't seem to be bothering him at this point, interlacing the fingers with that hand.
Yeah, I believe it was just an abrasion of sorts. So
Hulk hand fighting here, Sean, but it's interesting to note the kind of the range that he's staying at. He's avoiding from entering too deep into Gordon's guard, right?
Yeah, and this is where he's really good. I mean, he's hard to deal with in this scenario. Now, the thing that you got to watch out for Hulk is he plays here, and then all of a sudden he explodes and tries to pass your guard in one shot. So you've got to Gordon's got to make sure that if he does explode, he's not able to really lock a grip on the upper body.
See a little action warning from one of the the referees there.
Yep.
I think they want to see Hulk pushing the action somewhat. 3 minutes, 20 seconds remaining. The official clock now back on the screen. Apologies for the delay in getting that up. Very much a feeling out process, I feel, at this stage in the match, Sean.
Yep. Still, Hulk's sneaking in a little bit deeper, but still playing that distance game. Now he's trying to come in a little tighter here.
As you mentioned, sneaking forward, but not necessarily putting on too much forward pressure.
No, yeah.
Hulk trying to clear those hooks. Doing a good job of keeping inside position with his hands. Now Gordon coming up looking to wrestle possibly. Sitting back down. Now, ADCC rules, he wasn't back to his feet.
Right,
so he shouldn't take any kind of penalty for sitting back in that scenario.
Right, and I think they just give a penalty to Hulk.
There it is.
I think so.
Yeah,
I saw the
like
referee.
the
as you said yesterday, there's more of like some signals from the referee. They're not so, but I think he said he.
No penalty actually on the clock or on the scoreboard as yet, but I think that's his second warning. So I think should he receive another warning, then we may see the penalty come on. So that was a nice pass attempt there.
Yeah, that's
hip switch over those hooks.
Hulk is explosive. So
just as a little reminder, Lucas Hulk Barbosa yesterday, his opening match against Perto Tipponen of Finland, the European Trials winner. His second match, a very hard-fought, knock-down, drag-out match against Patrick Gaudio of Brazil in the quarterfinal. Gordon Ryan, 2 matches, 2 submissions. Gordon was one of only 3 people yesterday, Sean, to finish both his opponents.
Yeah, he did. Did so.
He took on Ben Hodgkinson of Australia and Tim Spriggs and choked both of them from the back with rear naked chokes. I think Gordon, he even mentioned about how he really wants to keep that finishing rate high. So he's not really content to win by points, is he, Sean?
Yeah, I think he loves the submissions. I think all of the guys there, they train, that's how they train. trying to submit. Hulk still trying to control the bottom leg.
We've got about 20 seconds remaining in this match now, and I think it is a surefire bet that we are going to see this go to the overtime. 10 seconds remaining.
Sumigashi coming up and then into the legs. Gordon tries to get a little something going there right at the end.
See a little more urgency now from Hulk. And, you know, there are 3 matches happening at the same time here. And
chaos.
The energy in this room is incredible.
Yeah.
And I have to feel it's rubbing off of the competitors, Sean, because it seems that Hulk, he felt that the noise of the crowd. They weren't necessarily cheering about his match, but the noise carried him forward. It propelled him forward. It gave him the energy to attack a little bit harder, and that's exactly what we want to see here.
Yes.
We get ready for this 5-minute overtime round. The crowd here at the Anaheim Convention Center really getting into it. Actually, I think we may something of a conversation here at the table.
Sure. What's going on here?
I think they're just warning Hulk.
But this is obviously very good for Hulk. I mean, if you're going to give rest to either one of these guys, and it's going to be a benefit, it's going to be a benefit to Hulk. I'm not sure why what that.
Yeah, not sure exactly
about.
what the delay was there. I think there may be something at the
maybe the
table that they were waiting for.
Yeah.
But definitely, the referee talking quite a lot to Hulk. Actually, he seemed to be instructing him about he wanted to see more action.
Yeah, something.
Whoop, a wild Nick Rodriguez appearing onto the mat there for a moment. Spilling over. I mean, Sean, these mats are 10 meters by 10 meters, and they still were having trouble containing the action.
These big guys.
There's a nice takedown attempt from Hulk. Looking to turn the corner onto the single from the double.
Let's see if Gordon pushes away now.
Trying to catch that second leg. Drives him down. Onto the rear body lock. Looking for the switch is Gordon. In a good position to defend here, onto his knee.
Yeah, but he's still got some issues here with the body lock that Hulk has.
This is the best work we've seen from Hulk so far.
Absolutely.
This is the deepest entry. He's looking to walk around to the back now, but nice rear trip there.
Yeah, it's good
Gets
reverse.
the hips to the mat briefly, but let's just remind people that here, the takedown rules in ADCC, you need to get your opponent's shoulders on the mat to score the takedown.
It is not easy to score.
Looks like we have a standing Kimura here from Gordon. He seems to have cut the corner. This is a threat here. Dropping back. Oh, and Hulk manages to rip his arm out.
Yep.
But back onto that body lock.
Yeah, Hulk has this body lock right now.
Oh, that was nice by using his knee to strip the Kimura grip that was sinking around the back of his arm, but looks like Gordon was putting it in again there.
Hand fighting now. Hulk tries to lift, does so, returns Gordon to the mat, but
he has to be careful here. I mean, look, this is Gordon's opportunity to potentially wrap up a guillotine here. By lifting Gordon and putting him back down, Gordon was able to cut that angle, and now the back exposure no longer there. Onto this front headlock. And we know that he's got a mean guillotine choke.
He absolutely has a modified armband guillotine that is just completely nasty. Now, here's the question is, how much energy did Hulk use in that scenario? Holding a body lock like that on a guy that's defending can be really exhausting. So,
absolutely. I mean, just even like attempting to lift Gordon up multiple times as he did. You have to imagine those energy levels have dropped down somewhat. It may take him a little while to recover. And right now, Gordon hanging on top of him and putting all 218 pounds down on the back of his neck.
Yeah, Gordon's trying to get a go behind going on. He's got the arm isolation, but this is too slippery without the rash guard here. He's got to be very cautious because he gets very.
In the camera here, he's got the grip over the top for the far arm.
Yeah.
Somewhat of a crucifix here. Got the arm trap on the near side. This is dangerous territory for Hulk.
Hulk needs to get his butt up in the air right now, because I'll tell you, he can take advantage of the slipperiness, but it's depending on how tired he is. Crucifix, if you're tired, because it's going to take a burst to get out of this, if you're tired, it can really wear you down. Gordon could forward roll and try to put him on his back, but he's going to elect to try to get the hip ride and take the back here instead of use that crucifix. There's a hook.
Oh, there it is. It's sneaking in.
This could be bad if Hulk is not careful.
From Gordon Ryan. Using the twister hook to extend the back. Very close to getting Lucas Hulk's back is Gordon Ryan. Throws the hook over the top.
Yep.
Those long legs. Very useful in locking on the body triangle. Good work in Lucas Hulk in posting on the hip to escape. Not out of trouble yet, but manages to defend those hooks coming in. That's incredible.
It is. Now there's a power half set on, and Gordon's trying to leg right here. He's got one hook across, two hooks in.
Hook goes in.
Watch the neck now. You got to watch the neck if you're Hulk.
Gordon goes up onto the top. Is he going to flatten Hulk out from here? Those hooks are in. We should see. There it is. 3 points on the board. 40 seconds left. Gordon Ryan in complete control.
Yeah, and that I believe is just, you got Hulk just spent so much energy on that body lock. That was all he had.
20 seconds remaining here in the semi-final match in the 99-kilogram division, and we see Hulk defending, doing his best to close down, but Gordon Ryan still looking to punch in that rear naked choke.
And that's time. Gordon with the back control win there.
Wow.
Really nice contest, man.
Right. I got to say, we had a big question going into this match, how Gordon Ryan would handle the physicality and the sheer raw power of Lucas Hulk Barbosa, and we saw the answer right there. It was clinical. It was composed. It was conservative. And that is one of the smartest strategies and the smartest performances we've seen this weekend. Only the submission eluded him, but otherwise textbook performance.
You are absolutely right. The experience there of Gordon got him through what many, if Hulk gets your back in a body lock, what many would have failed there, and found himself making it through to the finals.
Ladies and gentlemen, currently,